Yo, fine scouts and intrepid internet travelers, welcome to my channel. I'm Josh, your Binge Buffoon, if you will have me. Today, I'm going to be watching... How many times am I going to record this intro? I can't enunciate. I'm going to be watching an indefinite number of Fallout episodes. I'm not going to say too much in this intro because I feel like I've babbled on in past intros to this show. I will reiterate that I'm enjoying the hell out of it. 3 episodes in. I'm certainly behind on watching this show, at least compared to everyone else in the world, because everyone else has finished the first season. I am concerned about some leaps in logic and an overutilization of things like plot armor and coincidence, but I think I've already settled into turning my brain off a bit because the entire premise of this show isn't necessarily logical. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be funny. It almost has to be when it's tackling the sort of topics it's tackling, the sort of themes it's tackling, which I hope it does courageously, because there's a lot you could do with Fallout to really address the state of our society, even though the society Fallout depicts both in its past, present, and future, hopefully, isn't one that resembles ours in a lot of ways. It is one that resembles ours in a lot of ways. But this show might be more concerned with entertainment value than it is any sort of social or political commentary. And there's some boxes it's checked early on where I feel like it's appeased the audience more than challenged it. Again, I think this is already super entertaining and super fun. I'm very excited to watch this next episode, which is episode 4, The Ghouls. And all the synopsis says is death to management. What that means. But yeah, as a video game adaptation, extremely faithful, super cool, reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art. To clarify, any criticisms I levy at this show is just me doing my best to be objective. Because like many people, I often find myself getting caught up in the hype of something and then looking back on my initial reaction and thinking, that's just not even remotely how I feel now. That's the challenge of doing reaction videos, is sometimes you play into hype or you play into, I know people feel this way, so I want to feel that way too, to mirror what they're feeling so that the reaction videos may be more successful or more entertaining. But that is ultimately not what I'm trying to do on this channel. I want to try and react to things how I would on my own, you know, minus the externalization of my thoughts and feelings and sometimes leaning into the oohs and the ahs, you know what I mean? Jokes. I don't just sit by myself and make jokes aloud. I think about them. Yeah, I just want to try and shut out the noise, which is impossible in this day and age. So far, it has accomplished everything I think a fan of this franchise could want. But once you get past the whole faithful adaptation of a video game thing, it still has to be a good story and contain good characters in its own right as a standalone piece. And that is what I'm trying to focus on now. I love what they're doing with Lucy so far. Love the ghoul. Maximus, I don't really know what they're doing, but we'll see. They're doing a lot, or maybe they're doing nothing. They're doing all sorts of stuff with his character. What's his buddy's name? Thaddeus? Okay. I like their dynamic so far. They could do a lot of interesting things with that. It's like a Goku Vegeta thing, sort of. Enemies, now friends. Maybe enemies once again. Alright.
Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty.
Oh, they're highlighting the ghoul's medicine or whatever. So I have to imagine this episode will concern his condition. Sort of. The cockroaches. By the way, you're not going to hear any music in this video because I've been claimed on the previous 2 Fallout videos. I'm done getting claimed. Copyright claimed, you know. Westside Medical Clinic.
My name is Roger.
Okay, Roger. Roger's just in there practicing his introductions. That's important in any world, even this one. Oh, is it a ghoul losing his mind? Trying to remind himself who he is? Zombie snarl.
Roger. My name is Roger. My name is Roger.
It's gotta be, yeah. Oh, he knows him. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fancy seeing you out here. You up for that bounty too, huh?
Holy shit, look at his head.
Shit.
How you feeling?
No.
Not great, bro.
Dang, smoothies can be so unkind. I think you got a smoothie of your own.
Oh, they call the, yeah. Gotta figure out a slur for every type of person.
Yeah, you don't have to have any vials, do you? One little puff, and I'll be back on my feet. You know I'm good for it.
Oh, boy.
28 years since I first started showing.
Wow.
Not as long as you, though. You've outlasted us all. How long since you first started wastelanding?
A long time.
How was he prolonged?
It's a lot of vials.
Yeah, I guess. Wouldn't you build up a tolerance and then eventually it wouldn't help you? Because he's sort of... Roger's
Remember how good food used to taste.
acting like an addict, kind of, you know what I mean? Even though he needs it. I think that's intentional.
Ah, damn! Apple pie! You know, my mom used to...
The mercy kill, but I get it. And it was nice that he made him think a nice thought right before he killed him, so he died happy. It was actually really nice, Coop. It was really kind of you to blow his head off, or blow a hole in his head. You didn't want to become feral.
Stop, please. I know it's hard up here, but you don't have...
Well, now he's looting the body, though. Whatever.
What'd you say your name was?
Lucy McLean.
Oh, he knows the last name McLean.
Sometimes, fellas gotta eat a fella.
Oh, he's gonna eat him.
You know, my vault has endured hardship, too. My dad dropped to 128 pounds, and he still refused to do anything like this.
Yeah, but he didn't kill... He killed... Whatever.
That's what people
He doesn't
say
get
they
it.
did, and what they really did.
Oh, wow.
I bet your daddy was first in line at the cookout.
Probably.
I bet he had a bill with a drawing of his neighbor's ass on that.
I think the first episode sort of foreshadowed these reveals about her dad.
Why keep going?
Similar reveals like that. This is a good question, Lucy.
Well, one good question deserves another. Why the fuck am I doing all the work?
Oh, he wants to darken her soul.
Ass jerky don't make itself.
He basically said that the last episode. Ass jerky. That's the title card's different again. It's just the title card went all invincible.
Hello, how are you?
Vote Reg. Oh, because now in the vault they're vying for power. There's going to be an election. Oh God! See, they could do a lot with commentary here, political commentary.
Why his colleagues kidnapped Overseer McLean, what organizing principle, if any, they operate under.
Nothing, huh?
She probably kept them in the dark, Moldaver.
The terrible things this creature must have been through.
Creature. Dehumanize them.
Sir, please stop. You will injure yourself.
Fuck you!
We better trank him again.
For his own safety.
The Pit Boys are so cool, though. They did nail those.
I was there the first time that you tried rhubarb pie and ice cream. You sure did like pie that day.
We just talk about pie. The last scene.
You came here to talk to me about what I said at the assembly. You don't like it when people get upset.
What do you do?
I think he does.
You're not the only one that feels the absence of your father. And with your sister gone, you're the last standing McLean. Your voice carries more weight than you might realize.
Not a monarchy, though.
During the raid, I got in a storage space and I hid.
Does that make you angry?
At yourself?
Regular boys can get angry and they'll just pee on the wall. And clever boys like you are angry.
My brother did that once, but he was drunk.
You're lucky not to have seen where that can lead.
Dude, Norm is swiftly becoming the most interesting character in this show. He's gonna break bad. Hopefully it's complex. Ugh. Yikes. You know, I wonder when they were writing this show, obviously they took a lot of inspiration for Coop's character from, is it the Man in Black they call him in Westworld? Ed Harris's character? Because there's a lot of similarities, obviously. Especially with the, like, who he is now and who he was and what made him become this sort of thing. Their descent into darkness. He's gonna drink radiated water.
Now you get me.
I like how they have the rad meter going off as she's drinking.
How does that golden rule drive what's going through your head right now?
He really wants to corrupt her to probably justify what he's become. Validate who he is.
What are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm you, sweetie.
Yeah.
You just give it a little time.
Maybe she can bring him back. That'd be interesting. I think that would lead credence to moral truths and like how doing the right thing has value if she holds on to her morality or ideology. She runs away. It's like when I go for a run, a Coop. I gotta quit smoking. Wow. Red Dead Redemption 2 now. Everyone wants a show based on that game. They'd never be able to do that story justice, guys. Oh, she bit off his finger! That a girl!
You little killer.
Wow. Oh no, he's gonna cut off her. Whoa! Whoa! A finger for a finger, I guess. What the fuck, man?
That right there is the closest thing we've had to an honest exchange so far.
He's gonna eat the finger? I thought he'd eat the finger. Whoa, dude. I don't know why that scene happened. The finger exchange, really. But it was startling.
Hey.
Hey, I thought I'd just stop by and see how you're doing.
First I lost Lucy, and then I lost my job as the gatekeeper. How are you handling the,
This is why you don't simp for cousins, man.
death of the father of your unborn baby?
Rough. It's way rough. That's way harder than what you're going through. Way worse.
This is all that's left of him.
He was a good man, Steph.
You think so?
Why don't you get... Oh no, you're pregnant. Never mind. That'd be weird.
He took great care of his shoes.
You know, it was one of the few things he truly loved. Get him talking about shoe maintenance and he'd just carry on until everyone left the room. I loved him so much. And this.
I like the cut to her just immediately standing back. Oh my god, you look incredible. Oh. Oh, they are doing this. It makes sense, I guess.
Okay, just keep it on.
Oh, yeah.
This is weird.
Bert.
Yes.
You're Bert, man. Just much taller.
Now that is one wet lady.
Oh, she's her water broke. Oh, shit. It was kind of, we just had two very shocking scenes back to back. Fingers getting chopped off and almost a sex scene that just turned into almost a labor scene.
2 months supply of owls. Exchange 1 female, mint condition.
Oh, he's gonna exchange. He's gonna trade her.
Near mint condition.
Yeah, why?
You're selling me?
You got problems out here too, sweetheart. Best you try your luck behind that door.
weird mentor vibe from him, kind of. It's almost like he wants her to fight her way out, which is what I imagine is going to happen. Oh, he was just holding it together so he could act tough long enough around her. Jeez. Yeah, because he needs those vials. I like how his trench coat's just falling apart, you know? It's like an undead trench coat. That's cool. Like, he doesn't need to wear it all the time. He could just stop wearing the trench coat. He held on to it. Like me with boxers sometimes. Cut that out.
Welcome.
What the fudge?
Fudge. There's no
Codsworth!
I've been kidnapped. He's right outside.
I say you've lost a finger.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get you taken care of. Follow me.
Can you give her a new finger?
Okay.
I like the vibe of this place. Oh, he's gonna want to harvest her organs and stuff, right? I think I saw this in the trailer.
Now, what have we here? Too fat, too withered. Ah, this one will do it.
That can't be good. It's gonna. That's gonna be in. Oh.
Thank you.
I say.
I really do appreciate this.
Makes no sense. What am I talking about? Logical leaps and coincidence? She just attached someone else's dead finger to her hand. There'd be infection and disease.
That feels really, really nice.
It doesn't work like that. The finger just moves.
That creature that brought me here,
You seem unhappy.
he did not treat me very courteously.
Creature. She called him a creature, just like the Vault Dwellers called the Raiders a
A pot of
creature.
water that I'm pretty sure was just some kind of animal pee.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
I mean, I thought I was here to be a sex slave.
I thought that too.
No, what a disgusting idea.
Now he's gonna say what it is, and it's terrible.
I'm simply going to
Yeah,
harvest your
okay.
organs.
Okay.
Huh?
Why would you give her a new finger if you're just gonna rip her apart anyway? Very Hansel and Gretel. I love how ridiculous this show can, or this franchise can be, you know. I think that's gonna be off-putting for some people who want everything to make sense, but I love that.
What are you looking at?
A murderer in a cage? For what you did to the innocent people in Vault 32.
I don't know what the people of Vault 32 were up to, but it was anything but innocent.
Yeah, probably eating one another or something like Cooper's talking about. Gonna find out now. I imagine his dad probably knew as well, whatever it was that they were doing. I gotta say that when Lucy left the vault, I don't know if I thought we were going to be spending that much time in the vault to see how it did in her absence, but I'm happy we are. Norm, hi.
Feel like getting out of the house? Yes.
Why would you keep the scarf and the shirt on? So everyone can know that you almost got laid? First thing I would have done is take that off.
You have to see this.
I guess this might be why they blew the entrance to 32, or Moldaver and Company.
You see? Whatever happened here happened a long time ago.
Just, he gets killed with the bar from the foosball table?
Last biosignal detected was 2 years ago.
Also cool that the vault boy is the guy playing.
All the padding they can sleep on, but eventually overpopulation occurs.
Overpopulation occurs.
Once bountiful food, the once endless space. They eat each other in their desperation to survive.
The TV's telling us via the mice what happened here. I sort of just assumed they started eating each other because we were talking about that at the beginning of the episode, sort of. I like that, the way this episode foreshadowed this discovery.
I mean, it looks like they strangled each other with their hands. It just doesn't make any sense.
You just saw it on TV. The mice thing just told you what happened. Chat. We know the truth. Whatever that means.
Ruthie.
we got flashes of her mom in the first episode. Good. Also, yeah, hanging on to who she is as well, just like Roger. That's sad, man.
Our latest arrival has arrived.
This actor,
Yeah.
who's so low energy and everything, is awesome. Here's his name.
Do her now so she's ready for the next pickup.
Excellent idea as always, sir. Where are you from again? Never been there myself. Hope to go there someday soon.
Programmed to be pleasant, with or without answers to questions.
Please, I need my organs.
Now don't be afraid. A little snip, snip, and it will all be over.
She's getting out of here, though. I'm not even worried about her.
Still now. This won't hurt a bit. Excuse me.
Why would you just keep her incapacitated somehow? He likes... There's no... Yep. Burn it to the ground. This, whatever she says to these guys or whatever they say back is gonna be funny.
Hands up.
Yeah.
Do as I say and Snip Snip doesn't get hurt.
They don't care about the robot.
It's a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Does she know what you mean?
Yeah. I think I do. That's why I put Abraxo draining fluid in his syringes. Snip Snip, tell them what Abraxo does to the human body.
If you've got a clog that's full of muck, trust Abraxo draining fluid to get it unstuck. It's very poisonous.
Okay. You can walk out of here.
Not just me.
She's so smart. It's kind of cool they did set her up to be capable, and it's her morality that holds her back, which makes her dilemma is all the more interesting because she can do the things she needs to but doesn't want to. It'd be different if she was just weak and incapable. Then she would just be like, well, I can't do this anyway. There's no moral struggle. Now she has to decide if she's going to save the ghoul. She wants
Lady,
to save the ghoul.
those ones you don't understand.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, this old lady, Ghoul's gonna be a problem. And Lucy's gonna have a realization.
You're free.
Oh, there was more of them. It's not the old lady that's the problem.
Oh gosh.
Hello there.
I kind of wonder, I guess this episode is titled The Ghouls, so even though I know they can become feral, and we talked about that in the first episode, I don't know if we need this kind of introduction to the lore of ghouls, but maybe. Might just be for Lucy.
Martha. My name is Martha.
I like it, never mind. I like what they're doing here. You're gonna have to kill her. You're gonna have to do the mercy kill thing, just like Coop did at the beginning of the episode with Roger. I like this. I like this moment that mirrors the beginning with him. Force him to. Oh. Now she's gonna leave and give Coop all the vials he wanted.
Pardon me, ma'am. Could I help you have a better day?
No, thank you.
It's perfect already. That whole thing, her getting thrown into the marts with Codsworth, was, I guess, just to develop her character. And, okay.
Okay.
He died with a smile on his face, at least.
It's safe to say they went bananas.
Yeah. Does it say death to management? Now that you think about it, it is kind of miraculous how put together and sane the dwellers of 33 are, or were. We're at the beginning of their descent into madness, obviously, I think, but... Rose McLean, his mom. The fuck? Oh, look at her now. Look at her now.
You don't get these You turn into one of those?
Yeah.
I may end up looking like you.
But I'll
never be like you.
Good, Lucy. Good for you. I hope that she stays true to that. Yeah, I really like that now.
Golden rule, motherfucker.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Fuck yes. Because not only does it develop her character and instill this message of like doing the right thing, the golden rule, but her helping him, again, like I said at the beginning of this, can show him that you can still be good. Can bring him back in a way. I like that. Hopefully that's what happens. I really like that. Golden rule, motherfucker. Hell yeah. That's cool. I'm confused about feral ghouls then. Can they really just stave it off if they have enough vials? It's one of the reasons he's a bounty hunter, obviously. Is he's just the wealthiest ghoul, basically, or has to be in order to survive. But that's why he's become this out of necessity. So I get it. I do get it. The most tenacious ghoul out there. Look at you go. That's enough for at least a few more seasons, bro. That's what they're doing here. They're setting them up to be a long-term staple of this series.
I'd love to share some of this with y'all, but y'all weren't invited to this party.
Is he gonna turn the TV on and see himself back in the day? That'd be funny. Or is he just the VHS? The man from Dead Horse. Yeah, it's him. It's gonna be him. And then we're gonna see, and we're gonna go to that moment, you know? He was filming it. There he is. Or is this from the last episode? Where there's an old Mexican proverb. There's an old Mexican saying. Eulogy. And he did kill him.
I hope you like the taste of lead, you commie son of a bitch.
Commie son of a bitch. Oh, no, this wasn't directed by Nolan, but instead by Daniel Gray Longino. I enjoyed that episode. It was really good for character development, which is good. I like that it was a character episode, and it didn't really move the plot along any. Outside of what they discovered in the vault. It was a character episode for Lucy and the ghoul. Maybe for Norm a little bit. I don't know how Chet developed it all. I am going to say before I watch this next episode, I really enjoyed that last episode, but there is, and this is just, again, me in an effort to be objective. I'm not trying to be overly critical, but, and also this isn't me patting myself on the back or anything. This isn't about ego, what I'm about to say. I obviously predicted a lot of the things that were going to happen in that episode, but I do think that episode was necessary to develop the characters in a way that certainly makes sense and is right for these characters. Moving forward, it's going to be on the show to surprise, though, and they're going to hopefully do that with a lot of the revelations they're setting up. Maybe not. Who knows? Episode 5. The Past. Oh, we didn't even get Maximus in that last episode, I remembered. And this Bud.
You ripped that thing inside out, its guts went flying everywhere? You should brand me.
Nah, man, that's okay. It's late. It's late. Like he's trying to get laid or something. Come on, man, just brand me. It'll be real quick.
It is your most sacred duty to protect the Brotherhood. After which it is your most sacred duty to protect me, Knight Titus. Okay, hold still. Almost done. Told ya. Hurts.
I went to a party once, and I met a dude who had his last name branded into his back. And it wasn't done professionally. So it happened at another party. Grew up in a weird place, guys.
There's probably something I should tell you.
Was he gonna be honest?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want.
After the branding session?
Actually, it's,
Oh, wow.
Maximus.
We can still be friends.
Where's Titus?
Oh, he's dead.
It's the Brotherhood. They'll find out.
Yeah, this might not have been a smart thing to do. Maximus puts the helmet back on. Or the visor back on. Maximus is not smart, but... Wow, great. The bromance is over. Damn.
Get off me.
Oh, he knows. He read the manual. Thaddeus read the manual.
I'll fucking kill you, Thaddeus. You should have. I can't believe you let you fucking brand me.
Yeah, that was weird.
Get back here, please.
Well, they ended this honeymoon quick. I thought that he wouldn't find out for another few episodes, Thaddeus, that it was Maximus. Wow. Oh, he's still there. 219 years later. So, this morning. And the roaches. Lucy? It's gonna be Lucy. Yeah. She's a wild girl now. She read the manual too.
That was you, right? Back in Philly?
Yes, that was me.
So what are you doing later?
Can you please let me out?
Believe me, I really want to trust
Oh,
you.
she's not trusting, no.
Remember that man I left with the glasses and the...
Whole body?
Hey,
Oh, she has radiant sickness. Oh, I was gonna say either the water or she got the ghoul blood all over her.
What's your name?
Just say Maximus.
I'm Titus.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You don't have to...
I'm Lucy.
Just accept who you are, bro. Maximus sounds cool, too.
A T-60, right?
She studied
The
this
Army
stuff.
started using these after the Battle of Anchorage.
Oh, she would know then.
It's an old
I don't know.
engineering manuals,
Yeah,
but
she did read the manual.
never in real life. And you've even got the tempered lining in this one, which is...
He talked about that episodes ago. I do like how a lot of lines and details come back around in this show. It's really smart that way.
How did the Raiders get a hold of my mom's Pip-Boy?
It was. They didn't. It was her.
I want to check one more thing.
Can't we just go home?
It's interesting that in this dynamic, Chet is kind of the coward and Norm is the emboldened one. We know what's in there.
It looks like they were trying to get into 31. But why?
All I know is we're leaving.
If anybody asks where we were,
I'll have a heart attack.
Where have you two been?
Doing cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even forest bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes!
we've been planting potatoes.
Potatoes. She's filthy. I like that right away is an actual IV drip and not just a button you push.
What did you think was in them?
Monsters.
Kinda. Sometimes.
Good luck.
You're just no gear, you're just gonna walk away.
You guys have more of those T-60s? Like real, I'm not messing around type guns.
I'm not messing around type guns.
What are you suggesting?
We team up.
We use my tracker to catch up to your squire, get the head, and take it to the Brotherhood. You'll lend me the services of 5 or 6 of your knights to save my father.
I don't think that's possible, but okay. Lie to her, why don't you, Maximus? Punk.
You could have been lying about the medicine, and you weren't.
Tell her the truth about everything. He's not going to tell her because of the scene previous with the scene we had previous with Thaddeus where he did trust him. That's like, actually, okay. I like how they did that, because otherwise he would have probably told her in this moment the truth about everything. We need a Ryan Reynolds cameo in season 2, Amazon. Imagine he just shows up as a ghoul. Him and Betty have a scene. A ghoul that looks exactly like Wade Wilson. That would work. It'd be hilarious.
I just feel that in times of crisis, you need someone with experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the water crisis.
That's a nice character flourish. Like he's starting to feel stress, you know?
Uncertain.
Really, it's fine. We vote in private booths for a reason.
Right.
Unless that was just random, the character and the actor did it.
I'm gonna vote for Betty.
Yeah, we gathered that. Is he gonna vote for Betty too?
Am I kidding?
Yeah, he's also gonna vote for Betty.
Just the last 200 years, like a quick rundown. I know about the Great War and the bombs falling.
The bombs fell when I was a kid.
Is that what they tell you in your Brotherhood?
Oh wow, he doesn't even know. Yeah.
I come from a place where the world is what you make of it. We're naive down there.
She's recognizing that.
Until I was 6, I really thought that the big light on our farm was the sun. My mom used to take me to play out under that.
Oh, these are the flashbacks we've been getting.
After my mom was gone.
We just don't know why she left.
It was just her that made it all feel so real.
Love will do that. And you realize that's not real either. Kidding. Love's real, guys. Don't give up on it. You're enough. Hank McCann elected.
Betty Pearson has been elected Vault Overseer.
So she was maybe responsible for what happened in 31? Or at least has knowledge of it. Betty's creepy as fuck now. Well, this is strange.
You on? No!
Don't...
Yes, we are.
Are you on?
Oh, yeah, no, good lie.
No.
They're armed too.
They said they're not armed.
They're lying.
You're lying.
Exactly.
Are you trying to fuck us?
That would be my question too. Dude, no, please. I think they just meant like metaphorical fuck though.
So, why don't we all take a deep breath?
What the fuck are you talking about?
On the count of 3, we all raise up our arms.
We already said we don't have any weapons, and neither do we.
Well, either way, could we just give it a try?
Bella's really good at this. Like this mediator, Mrs. Friendly, you know, or Miss Friendly.
1, 2.
Oh, she's got her dead finger, I forgot. So, something's gonna happen, no way. You really took control of this situation, Lucy. Well, they're in rough shape. Wannabe Van Helsing is sus. He wants the Pip-Boy. He wants the Pip-Boy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Nice shot, Maximus. Damn it.
Why?
Yeah.
Fiends.
Fiends.
It's just a scratch. Happens all the time.
Doesn't. He really took it like a man, though. Dude, Maximus's character is all over the place, kinda. I don't really know how to gauge him.
It's people who eat people.
Oh, that's not what it means now, but...
I hate it up here.
Oh, the teeth would signal that, though, when she smiled. That makes sense, I suppose. Sorry, Woody. I would have voted for you, maybe. Just gonna stare at the poster like, what could have been?
Must have put 10 posters up.
What you gotta do when you put a few posters up and let democracy run its course. You know what they say? When things look glum, vote for somebody from Vault 31. I voted for Betty.
Wow, that's... Yeah, we know, dude. But that's some propaganda. Put that in people's heads. Vote for people from Vault 31 when things are glum.
I don't think it's weird that we always elect an overseer from Vault 31.
Yeah.
Honestly, no.
It's like, yeah, you're just basically hypnotized. There's nothing in there.
When things look glum, vote 31.
Wow, it's just like like people are always just conditioned, you know? It's wild. 31's just it's a fabricated ideal. Before I think I said Betty might be aware of what happened in 31. I meant 32.
Not to mention Steph's from Vault 31. I actually was just heading out. How's Vault 31 different from here?
What did your dad tell you?
Not much, actually.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe the mashed potatoes were a little better?
That is what my dad used to say.
Dude, they're all just brainwashed or hypnotized or...
Must be true then.
That's creepy. Also, Steph looks like what's-her-face from Kill Bill. The New California Republic.
You never heard of the New California Republic?
Real. NCR.
34,000 people lived here after the war.
Well,
What about Reclamation Day?
Yeah, she doesn't realize that civilization went on. Yeah.
It already happened without us.
Yeah, they didn't need you. Not that you could do anything anyway.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it didn't work out.
I've talked about elitism in my previous video, but I love that we have Lucy in that role here to lend this show that POV because she's so likable, but she does have this ego on her, you know, like, I can save people. People needed me and the other Vault Dwellers. No, they didn't. Never did. Your opinion, what you know, how does that make you better than anybody else?
What happened?
It's the same thing that always happens. Everyone wants to save the world. They disagree on how.
I wonder if anyone survived.
I did.
Oh yeah, this is okay. So this is where he was. This flashback. Also, I feel like in one of the games you find a ghoul in the fridge like that. This is probably a reference to that.
Titus, this is more than just a graze. We have to get you something.
Find a stim pack. You're good. A division of Vault Tech, of course.
Lucy.
A fake candle? Oh yeah, it's a trap. What the fuck? Dude, Betty's creepy as fuck now.
It is important to me for us all to see this place together as a family.
What is happening here?
24 little hours.
How?
My lonely.
What? Oh, so there's definitely something happening in the outside world, and the population of these vaults is being manipulated by that. 100%. They're an experiment, the people in the vaults.
Of the light burning in the darkness.
and we will carry on
Yeah.
until the day.
They're a social experiment, more than likely. And the overseers are in on it, more or less.
Great job cleaning up.
Yeah.
When my mother died, what happened to her pit boy?
It was buried with her
She didn't die. She's alive out there somewhere, probably.
because I buried her myself.
Bullshit.
Me and your father.
No. No, 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 no. They're in a vault?
Where are we?
Caution falling objects.
We'll be all right.
She's just gonna trust because they're in a vault and then realize, no, vaults are bad.
We're in the best place in the world.
Oh my god.
We're in a vault.
Oh my god. She's idealistic view of vaults.
Someday.
Directed by Claire Cleaner. Huh. That was a good episode. I was trying way too hard to be objective in the last couple reactions, but I'm a buffoon. So let's have some fun, shall we? Let's watch episode 6 of Fallout. Shall we, Joshua? No one else here right now. You're just talking to yourself like a crazy person. Eat your own narcissism. Episode 6 of The Trap. What happens when the ranchers have more power than the sheriff? Is this meant to be a commentary on anarchy? I don't know really wear backwards hats like this. I don't know how I feel about it. Galaxy News! Vault Tech presents. Oh, it's Cooper. He's taking advertising the vaults to a whole new level.
No, today I'm here to show you a vast and wonderful place. Not made by God Almighty, but the working man.
Wow.
Now, how about we turn on some lights?
He's in a vault. Yeah. Vault number 4. I think there's like a, what, 112 or something? Maybe 122. I don't know.
And what a song she sings. Now, that right there is Vault 4's 3-foot thick lead casing. Strong enough to keep out the rads and the reds.
Oh my god. The reds. Winks.
From our rip-roaring republic.
It's true, America is a republic. People like to say democracy, and that's true too, in a way, but more a republic. Democracy is more of a process than the...
No, Lloyd and Cassandra here are both scientists, specializing in the effects of radiation on human DNA.
Oh, wow. The irony of him talking about this.
Well, I may play a hero in the movies, but you all are heroes in real life. Because if the worst should happen tomorrow, the world is going to need Americans just like you to build a better day after.
Wow. Call now. 213, whatever that was, Vault.
Fellas, are you happy?
He really made a side gig out of this promoting Vault Tech.
What's Tech?
It's a defense contractor.
Oh, I'm not
right.
very familiar with you guys. You designed the T-45 power armor. I wore the T-45 when we almost lost the great state of Alaska to the Reds. Those design flaws of yours cost a lot of good men and women their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Product management was never my bag.
Jesus Christ.
It's not outselling them. It's not outsmarting them. It's time. The future of all humanity comes down to one word.
Yeah, what's that?
Management.
Wow.
The things I'm willing to do for you never cease to amaze me.
Wow, look at you guys. Oh, this is the house we saw at the beginning, isn't it? No, it's not. Already be working at his own house. Here is just an ad.
Roosevelt, I'm sorry you can't come, buddy.
He names the dog after the president. Teddy. Red's losing territory. More troops deployed to the Far East. A Man and His Dog, that movie's... I love these Cooper flashbacks. All of them have been amazing. He's by far the most interesting character. That's a hands down.
Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard. Bud Askins.
Hey, bud. Fuck off.
Well, I only do it for close friends and beautiful women, but you two are already halfway there. I, Bartholomew Codsworth, am ever ready to serve.
Okay. This guy voiced Codsworth in Fallout 4, clearly. Codsworth is the same type of robot we saw in the last episode that wanted to harvest the organs, but he's the main character's butler before the world ends. And after, I suppose. That's cool. That's really cool.
But you, my friend, you know which way the wind is blowing.
Does he?
A world run by people who wear pocket protectors to a pool party.
Man, it's...
I mean, I've dipped my bits in the same gravy train. Sold my vocal rights to that spinning robot they sell to housewives and perverts.
So this is canon, like within the universe. He's the guy who he is the voice of Codsworth. Wow. Okay. That's cool, man. I've said I've only played Fallout 3 and parts of New Vegas. Yeah. But I've watched like playthroughs of Fallout 4. I know that's a lame way to experience a game, but I have.
To the future.
To the future.
To the future.
I, Bartholomew Codsworth, am ever ready to serve.
Destroying a legitimate business? That's illegal around these parts.
Says who?
The government.
What government? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, that's a cool title card. And this is vault number 4, the one he was advertising. Is this where they are? It is.
Using teeth for ammunition. Always finding new ways.
Oh, wow.
Your friend is going to have to recover here for a couple of days before it's safe to travel.
I'm fine.
Why would they wrap you into coming here?
Titus, this is a vault doctor. We should listen to his advice. We can't thank you enough for letting us in and taking care of us. I gotta admit, it sure feels good to be back in a vault. I don't know if you've been to the surface, but it is not good.
I was born on the surface.
You seem so...
Normal. My mother was a courier. I was 11 and traveled with her to Philly.
You're from Shady Sands.
Many of us are. We were lucky to find such a hospitable community here in Vault 4.
Yeah, so are we.
I'm pretty sure looks are deceiving in this scenario, Lucy.
Thank you so much.
But also, there's a settlement that needs your help. Here, Lucy, let me mark it on your map.
You smell good.
What?
The line, I suppose.
You want to have sex?
What?
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened.
That did not just work.
You mean use my cock?
Oh my god.
I don't know. That weird thing could happen.
What weird thing?
It gets all big and hard like a big pimple and then it pops.
You know, that's actually completely normal. It happens all the time. Every time, ideally.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm a knight. Knight of the Brotherhood. We're not supposed to.
Well, that sucks.
Okie dokie.
That's not gonna end well. I can't believe Maximus just passed up the realm of coitus with Lucy. Yeah, they're test subjects. I just saw that. Be aware of your surroundings, guys.
I think these people are trying to trap us here. This is a cult. Same as any.
It's not a cult.
Everyone's
is.
smiling.
Sure.
Titus.
Yeah, but the Brotherhood of Steel's more culty in this show than the games, to be fair, but very culty.
In the vaults, we recognize that we all need each other.
It is very
Just
Stepford
like I
down
needed
here.
you on the surface.
Aww. Don't hold his hand too long, because the pimple analogy.
Interrupt your breakfast, but our overseer wanted to say a quick hello. Overseer Benjamin.
Oh,
this is
Jesus.
Lucy and-
Good Lord. Whoa.
Hello, and obviously, welcome to Vault 4. Just some housekeeping.
Don't stare at it too long, guys. It may happen to you. Lucy, clearly he's been exposed to radiation.
Let me know I do have.
Or you're tripping out.
Oh, and if you're unfamiliar with how the bathrooms work, just ask. Asking is less embarrassing than getting it wrong. And once again, welcome to Vault 4. We're glad to have you.
Imagine if Lucy just... Whoa! Dude's got a nose on his head. I was gonna say, imagine if Lucy just had the one eye. She's got big, beautiful eyes. You could get away with just one. I like them both, I'm just saying.
That was weird, right?
Yeah. Oh! They're testing them. They're doing experiments on those people.
One eye.
Well,
Oh.
sorry.
It's fine. She's fine. A lot of people have that jugular issue, and then obviously she acquired the space stone, the space infinity stone.
Doesn't get any better.
Oh wow, no. More Cooper flashbacks.
You ever think about working somewhere else?
But with you doing these ads, it's practically the family business.
Buying us a ranch up in Bakersfield. Back to being a real cowboy again.
So he was a real cowboy at one point, or at least a rancher.
And help me raise chickens.
Oh, he's got an affinity for chickens. He better not meet that one guy.
I've been reading too much news lately. Got me second guessing the whole city life.
Oh, come on. You've seen these around.
Not on you, I haven't.
But Askins, he licensed them from Robco. We're integrating them with the Vault-Tec emission systems. Vault-Tec exists with or without me. Doesn't do anyone any good to complain from the sideline. It guarantees us a spot in the vault.
We've got money.
One of the good vaults.
Oh, he knows shit's up. They're experimenting on people, treating them like cattle, lab rats. Which is something that happens in the games, for sure. At least 4, I don't know about the rest.
As all nations race to secure uranium and control.
It's an interesting question that's not really related to the scene we just saw, but if you knew that something like this was going to happen, would you want a spot in a vault where you could potentially become cattle? Or would you want to die on your own terms as a free, independent individual? I'd become a ghoul. Cool one like Coop.
Vault-Tec's the
If that's an
fucking
option.
devil, man.
My wife works there.
Do you know what fiduciary responsibility means?
Fiduciary responsibility? No. I have no fucking idea. I play a cowboy for a living.
So the U.S. government has outsourced the survival of the human race to Vault-Tec. And Vault-Tec is a private corporation that has the fiduciary responsibility to make money for its investors.
Right.
And how does it make money? By selling vaults.
That's called capitalism, Charlie.
But they can't sell vaults if these peace negotiations go through. So Vault-Tec has the fiduciary responsibility to make sure that it don't work out.
Yeah, how are they gonna do that?
I don't know.
Wait. No. Is this show another critique of capitalism in contemporary media? Does that mean that we're propping up other systems like socialism and communism, which have been historically disastrous? No. Those things aren't mutually exclusive, guys. Stop it. Everyone needs to stop it. Because one system's better than the others doesn't mean it's perfect. Everyone needs to relax and stop being so fucking tribal.
Come on, man, don't say that. Tall Hand Mud Lake could talk to horses. You played him with grace and with
With
dignity.
dignity talks to horses.
What happens when the cattle ranchers have more power than the sheriff?
The whole town burns down.
The whole town burns down.
Come on, man, you sound like you're in a cult.
You're sitting here defending a system that's ready to set the world on fire, Cooper. Maybe you're the one in a cult.
Everyone's in a cult.
You should learn the truth about where your wife works.
Hollywood Forever. Funeral home. Everyone's in a cult. Like everyone thinks everyone's in a cult. Just like now in our lives, in day to day. Because they are. We love to just latch onto ideas and then worship those ideas and be like, anything that deviates from my ideology must be the enemy. No room for nuance. None. We hate nuance. Everyone hates nuance. Fucking nuance. Get out of here, nasty nuance. You're annoying. You make everything all confusing and make people nicer. We don't like that. We like black and white, and I hate you. Or love you, yeah.
Is Janie asleep?
She's reading Little House on the Prairie to Roosevelt. You know, no dogs in the vaults.
I don't know what she's doing in the future, but clearly she was in cryo or something in one of the good vaults, and then came out wanting to, I don't know.
That's the policy.
No dogs in the vaults.
Yeah, dogs eat meat.
Dogs eat meat? Dog meat? That's the name of the dog from one of the games.
Who decided that there were no dogs in the vault?
Well, I think that is a relatively trivial concern.
I don't think so.
Who makes the rules? Because no dogs allowed, that is a new rule. Somebody decided that and didn't share it with fucking anyone.
Yeah.
Just worry, what if I don't want to wear a blue jumpsuit? What if I want to wear a green one?
So the bomb falls and you want to know about your wardrobe?
Yeah, but he has a point, right? Because then it's...
I didn't go to war.
Because it is sort of a commentary on capitalism and corporatism. But what he's addressing right now would be the dictatorship or things that are typically associated with communism and socialism, because at some point someone is like, nope, we're going to make rules and not tell you about them. While you think everything is so nice.
And you're talking to me about hiding out at a ranch up in Bakersfield. But when the bombs drop, a 2-hour drive ain't gonna cut it. So yes, there will be no dogs in the vault. But if billions of people are going to lose their lives, I will do whatever it takes to make sure the people I love, that is you and that is Janie, aren't among them. To make sure we go into a special vault for management.
There's that word again, management.
I'm sorry. I know you always try to do the right thing.
It's going to be so interesting when these guys meet up again in the future and he looks like a nutsack, you know? It's also very clever. Most people, I think, in the world are trying to do the right thing. And sometimes they get so caught up with that idea of doing the right thing that they end up doing the wrong thing and they don't even realize it because they're so closed off to other ideas.
It's Lucy.
Got one eye, yeah. Why? The glasses
is Goosey. But hey, that's something.
Oh my god.
You're from here?
5 generations. And proud of it.
Oh, so he's been experimented on, or inbreeding maybe. You guys are test subjects.
I grabbed a moldy one.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they come in here with their smelly food.
Yeah, they're fucking with them.
You're from a vault, you get it?
I don't understand.
No.
If you don't like people from the surface, then why do you keep taking them in?
It's a policy from before my time.
Oh, no.
Respect their traditions and tolerate them and not call them surfies. It's awful. What, you don't take in surface dwellers in your vault?
Well, to be honest, no.
Her dad must be management from before, right? He must be. He must have. I 100% think he probably had a similar job to Cooper's wife.
Talk about it without offending these guys. I mean, one funny joke I told on maybe 10 occasions.
What was the joke?
I forget. All I know is it was a huge bomb.
Oh, okay. It's an insensitive pun. I get it. You're good, dude.
What's on level 12 and why can't we go there?
We don't talk about that. Jeez, what's the matter with you?
Sorry.
Jeez Louise, Lucy.
I only wanted to...
Goodbye, Goosey.
Goosey. This episode's hilarious compared to the last two. The last two are cool, but this one's way funnier. And like, honestly, I have enjoyed this episode way more than the last two. Probably because it's hilarious and it's diving into the lore of it all a lot more. And the backstory of Cooper. I don't think you're going to get that back, bro. Fusion core's not there.
Where do you guys get your power from?
Oh, so he's going to find one. Put it in. Then wreak havoc on the dwellers of 4. Because they're beneath us.
I see you found our fusion core.
This chick Look, should be cast in the horror movie as the girlfriend who is secretly in on
Leaving
it.
soon. Aren't I?
Not letting you leave. Pretty hip to what's going on for someone who's never busted.
Trust doesn't come easily to those of us with a guilty conscience.
Oh. That still sort of makes sense given what the joke I just made.
How about you sleep in a room of your own tonight? Have a hot shower. Nothing wrong with a little bit of comfort.
But too much comfort's a bad thing. That's why you gotta be careful where you bust. Sorry, that's not funny. And I was only saying bust because I don't know, I heard someone else say it like that the other day that made me laugh. I'm usually not that douchey. Yes, I am. I'm wearing a backwards hat like a frat boy. Oh my god. This place is weird. We're just not going to see Maximus for a bit after he goes in there, and he's going to come out all smiley, and Lucy's going to be like, what the fuck happened to you? He's going to be like, well, you know that pimple thing? It was fun. Oh, wow. Welcome home, Birdie and your friends. Don't eat any of that, dude. Clean water? Yeah, he's going to get hooked. This is totally gonna sell him. I will say again, I do find it hard to gauge what Maximus actually wants. He's more of a newborn baby in the world than Lucy is in a lot of ways. You know when you're a teenager and you're all angsty and you're insecure about everything and you don't know what to think or feel half the time? He's literally just a character going through puberty. Especially after the whole sex education joke makes me think that.
Excuse me?
Walks with great posture and smiles.
What is this?
Actually, I wasn't paying attention, but I think it's caviar. Last room. Remembering Shady Sands. New California Republic created. Nation becomes capital of the NCR. Large economic and political power in California. Bullshit. Shady Sands. Boom. NCR, I guess, would be the government that guy that was messing with Cooper at the beginning of the episode was talking about, right? Oh, look at the flag now. Two-headed bear. Fallout theme. Nice. Nice. This music's cool.
What's going on?
It's a surface dweller tradition. It can get a little rambunctious for my taste.
Square dancing or something. Either that or it's an orgy. It's always one of the two.
I heard it was a ghoul that fucked up that super duper mark. Nobody told me it was the ghoul.
He's the ghoul.
One bitch right here. Used to be the best bounty hunter to ever shoot a man in the ass.
Used to be.
You got a needle and thread? We don't do a lot of knitting around here. It's called sewing.
Yeah, it is. This is gonna be a cool little scene, I feel like. Oh, he's got the finger. Maybe this finger's gonna come back around. It's gotta be, the finger's gonna play a role because it's Chicago, what's it called when you show the gun? If you show a gun, you gotta use it. If you show a finger, you gotta use it. Tchaikovsky's gun? Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. I'm fucking it up. You gotta use the finger now.
Good old California sunshine on your wrinkly ass face.
This isn't her finger, this is his.
Maybe.
I like that
You're
that came
still
back
looking
around. That's
for
good
her.
writing, actually. Oh, looking for her. His ex.
I sure as hell ain't still alive so that I can have unintelligent conversations with dipshits like yourself.
Mind your fucking
That's
mouth.
fascinating, though, actually.
That's
I
the
love that
president of the government you're talking
at the
to.
center of this is him and Moldaver. Oh, he's the guy. He's the sheriff. And he's the rancher. That's the synopsis. Because he wanted to be a rancher. They were talking about that. Go back to being one.
I am here, and there's a whole lot of chatter about some woman. Name of Moldava.
I wonder what her name was back in the day.
But that super duper mark you gutted
Super Duper
was
Mark's
under our
great
protection.
name. I know that's from the game.
Wanted to let you go scot-free. Folks might lose faith about what we're trying to do here. And then what?
Anarchy in the streets.
Exactly.
Anarchy, yeah.
Just like
Fingers just work when you sew them back on in this world. Again, the nerves just boom, click.
my daddy lives in Philly. Well, not no more he don't. Unless he's a coward.
Ooh, not daddy.
My daddy ain't no coward. Are you?
Take him out back and feed him to the hogs.
Yeah, right. Woo! Let's go. That was, you made quick work of you fuckers.
Why do you have this picture on your wall?
Well, David, maybe he doesn't. Oh, he didn't know. He didn't know.
That's not how I remember.
Yeah. Okay, so they're already sort of revealing it. They're gonna reveal it in this episode.
Well, how do you remember her?
I guess if you didn't know cryogenic pods were a thing in this universe franchise, you would just think 200 years. Unless you're a ghoul, how do you survive? But I'm gonna assume that everyone, Wilfred, I don't know, I remember his name, Wilfrey, Hank, and Moldaver were around before. Maybe not Wilfred. What the fuck is this? Seance? He's in a church, maybe. It is some sort of religious thing. Getting a lot of cult commentary. Zealot commentary. He's meeting his buddy and talk to horses. It is a seance. Or some weird shit. Don't do it. Don't put your hands up, Lucy. Keep them down. Is there gonna? There has to be a connection with the group he's about to meet or see and what they're doing. Otherwise, we wouldn't be cutting back and forth like this. She just enjoys moving her hands up and down and breathing. Oh, they're getting naked too. Oh my god, it is sort of like an orgy. Oh my god, their boobs. I didn't even think I'd see boobs in this show. She's not gonna do it. We're not gonna see Lucy's boobs. No way. Yeah,
You'll stay.
He'll be like, dude, what the fuck is going on? This is some Norse mythology ritual bullshit. Like,
Flame Mother, we remember.
oh, Flame Mother!
Bring back the past as we remember.
She is here.
Bring back Shady Sands. As we remember.
What?
We bring back those taken from us.
What do you do? Lucy, don't.
Covering ourselves in their ashes. Bring back those taken from us by covering ourselves in their ashes. To bring back Shady Sands, blood must spill.
Nope. We're out. We're out.
I think there's somebody you should meet.
Yeah, who's that?
So what is going on? So Moldaver's involved with Vault-Tec and these fucking weirdos? And Cooper's not at church. I just saw the stained glass window and I thought he was. Maybe he is. I don't know.
Mr. Howard?
I'm a big fan.
Titus! We need to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew he'd be all smiley. Maybe he is looking for his ex, though. Somewhere in one of the vaults, because she would be alive in a way. That's gonna come back around somehow.
You want to make my cock explode now? What? Sorry? Intercourse?
No, Titus. No, we need to leave.
He's ready now for sex.
They're like you, a little weird, but nice. Plus my arm. You know, I ought to give it a little more time.
I guess all Maximus craved was comfort.
I know this must all seem really nice compared to the shoot show that's up there.
The shoot show.
They gave me a robe.
I know.
And slippers.
You have to leave hotels sometime. This is weird as fuck. Alright, so Moldaver is a cult leader. Is an actual cult leader that probably was extremely against the vaults and corporatism and what the government was doing. But she took it too far. So both sides of the spectrum are dangerous. I like that a lot. It's basically what I was talking about before, about how there needs to be nuance. Just because one force is bad doesn't mean to go in the complete opposite direction is good. Or one side of an argument is bad, you know. Just because you don't believe what one person's opinion doesn't mean the opposite, the direct opposite of their opinion is the right thing. Doesn't mean the counter argument is the right thing either. I talked about a lot of these things in my second upload for this series. Oh, whoa, it's one of the Glupper. A Glupper. Gulpler. Whatever the fuck the name was. I mean, yeah, they're experimenting on humans. I gathered that. Oh, that's why the lady had the, like the creature, you know. Oh, wow. That was like something out of Alien. Or that show that was on HBO where the mother android. What was the name of that show? Raised by Wolves? And she would just always freak out and be like, Champion! Because Champion, where did that he was always up to shit. Champion! Oh, it wasn't Champion, it was Campion. Campion! Every episode. Campion! Where's Campion, guys? Where the fuck is he? Jesus Christ. I think that's funny for people who saw that show. Otherwise, you'll have no idea. I hate that got canceled. I really kind of enjoyed it. Also, I really like Travis Fimmel. I was a big Vikings fan when he was Ragnar, and then stopped watching, kind of.
The door was open. I worried one of you might have gotten out. Hello?
I put a nose in this guy's head, though. Accidental. It's a harpoon gun because they were experimenting on making these human beings fish. Jesus. Let's go, Lucy. Let's go. Champion! Where's Maximus?
You people are crazy! Your entire culture is...
Yeah, you're part of the culture.
I'm sure if we came to your home, we would say the same thing.
Yeah, that's true. Probably. What are you gonna do to her? What's happening? Fucking A, Maximus! I kind of am so annoyed with Maximus, kind of. I guess I really want to keep watching, but I don't have time right now, and I think that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm just gonna do 3 episodes in this video, so... Big love to everyone who was bored enough to join me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drive me off this platform if you must. Otherwise, like, subscribe. Dislike for cathartic reasons. Drink water. Stay young. And remember, don't be an idiot. Be a buffoon. Peace. I'll see you in the next one.